And good morning to
Morning.
you.
That's a shiny new sweatshirt you're
I
wearing.
know I'm wearing my favorite thing.
Did you buy that on the Ashes to Rubies website?
No, I didn't. Somebody bought it for me.
You could have.
I got a new sweater. It's our newest release called Faith Over Fear. And coming out of COVID with all the fear and the lockdown and all the rule changes, we got to live a life of faith. So this is in recognition of that. And thank you for the lovely gift. I didn't even know you bought it. Did you buy it for me for Christmas?
Yeah, and it took forever.
It took forever to come, like 2 weeks.
No.
Longer than that? Yeah, things get stuck, eh? Thank you for the gift.
The box was really damaged.
It still hasn't been washed. I like to wash my clothing because I kind of I fit one size bigger than I am, and yeah, we won't go into those details. Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah. I fit one size bigger, but I need it to be washed and dried so it kind of shrinks, so then it's perfect.
They shrink a bit when you dry them?
I think everything shrinks a bit when you dry them, except heathered shirts.
Good to know.
Well, because I was doing your laundry, did you have anything that shrank? Because I wasn't really much of a
to me, the biggest problem isn't the shrinking. The biggest problem to me is that when you put stuff in the dryer that has like elastic in it,
elasticity,
the elasticity wears out quickly, much quicker over time.
So
I don't put the stretchy stuff.
The other adult in our household taught me was that he dries his clothes on low.
Anything stretchy,
which takes a long time.
Anything stretchy, I hang.
But I think that's how you're supposed to dry your clothes, is on low. I think he's right. He could be right.
He could be, but I prefer to hang stretchy stuff.
Hang stretchy stuff,
like your jeans that have stretch and stuff like that. They're gonna wear out a lot quicker if you put them in the dryer. Even on low.
Even on low.
Even on low.
All right. Well, thank you for the gift. I'm wearing it today, even though I didn't wash it. It's a little bit baggy. We are going to get into our reading. It is January the 5th.
It is.
It is Kombucha Delivery Day. Are you going on deliveries?
No.
Or you got people working for you? You got a crew?
The person who works for Carlington Booch is going to do deliveries, and then I think there's also a volunteer.
Okay. All right, going out too strong.
I work for Ashes to Rubies, so I'm going to focus on my job.
All right. January the 5th. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. And here we go. Thought of the day. Have I turned to God for help? Do I believe that each man or woman I see in the fellowship is a demonstration of the power of God to change a human being from a drunkard to a sober?
Keep going.
Drunkard to a sober, useful citizen. Do I believe that God's power can keep me from drinking? Am I living one day at a time? Do I ask God to give me the power to stay sober for each 24 hours? Do I attend a regular fellowship meetings? And here's our meditation. I believe that God's presence brings peace, and that peace, like a quiet flowing river, will cleanse all irritants away. In these quiet times, God will teach me how to rest my nerves. I will not be afraid. I will learn to relax. When I am relaxed, God's strength will flow into me. I will be at peace.
I like how you describe they're describing a sober, useful citizen, but I always liked how you described when you were running the rehab, contributing member of society.
Am I
a contributing member of society?
Am I consumeful or am I fruitful? And a relationship with God creates me to be fruitful.
What makes someone a contributing member of society?
I think having a relationship with God is the start. And
what's the fruit?
The fruit of it would be helping others, to be a service to others, to...
So even if you have
not stealing
challenges in life, and can't work a full-time job, or like, let's say just, there's either mental health challenges or just lots of stuff going on, even someone who can show up early for a meeting and set up chairs and make coffee and clean up, help clean up.
Mhm.
I think
Being useful, being
that
productive,
you're useful.
being creative,
Yeah,
being a contributor.
And that can even just be in your home or where you.
And the one thing that just I reflected on is like that one day at a time, that 24 hours. God, did I ask God to give me the power to stay sober for each 24 hours? I don't think it's all God's power. It's something that I could never do, is stay sober.
Yeah.
So recovery is not my job to stay sober. That's God's job. And I think this has given me an insight to the reminder of thanking God on a daily basis for a result of sobriety of yesterday, of today. I think, imagine you didn't have the ability to drive a car ever, and you never will, but you had to go to work and somebody picked you up every day. And would you just take it for granted that they were coming every day, or would you thank them on a daily basis, or would you give them gas money? Would you go out of your way to be grateful for them and to them? And so I think that's what's coming to me, is like, am I in a place of gratitude of maybe I haven't drank in 16 years, but am I and am I still grateful and in the realization that this 24 hours, because I had a relationship with God, the result of that is sobriety. There's a lot more to that, but am I in that heart of like, man, I didn't drink yesterday? Like, that's something that I've never done. Can I be in that place of gratitude of like getting picked up for work every day, where I don't have a car, I don't drive, I don't have to take the bus? That'd be a beautiful thing.
What are you grateful for?
Today, I am grateful for the air that I get to breathe. I am grateful for the time in the morning. I'm grateful for a new hoodie. I'm grateful for the result of sobriety as a direct result of a relationship with God.
I was thinking the other day how grateful I am for our house. I feel like that miracle that we bought a house when we did, and that we were even able to buy a house.
What a train wreck we were.
That we were such a train wreck. I don't even understand how, like, we got approved for such a low mortgage. The fact that somebody like even gave.
We were going to look at a house beside this house, and then a friend of mine from high school came out of this house, and he said, "Hey, Ruby, what are you doing here? Look at our houses. Here, look at mine. I need to get rid of this one."
Yeah. And he needed a long closing, which was helpful for us because we didn't have a down payment. Like, there was just so many things that fell into place for us to buy a house.
God was looking out for us before.
Yeah. So I just was thinking the other day too, we got the keys to our new space, like the kombucha brewery and church space. We got the keys at the beginning of February. We got the keys to this house at the beginning of February too.
Real? Stop it.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about that. Like, as February comes,
we're almost at a year at the new space. If you haven't been to the new space and you live in Ottawa, come and visit. I will make you my specialty, which is what's my specialty? Cortato. If you don't know what a cortato is, come and visit me, and I'll make one up for you and give you a little side drink of kombucha, a little kombucha chaser. We are digressing quickly. I am digressing quickly. Here's the prayer for today. I pray for that peace which surpasses all understanding. I pray for that peace which the world can neither give nor take away. Amen.
Amen. Peace for you.
Thanks.
Peace be with
you.
Peace
be with you. Peace be upon you. Peace surround you. Keep the peace and be of good behavior, and we will see you tomorrow. Mañana.
We'll be here.
We'll be here.